Lijiang, China. This beautiful ancient city has a rich history and culture. For hundreds of years, the city of Lijiang was a center of trade and communication between different ethnic groups. Located in the province of Yunnan, Lijiang is now a popular tourist destination because of its history, culture, and scenery. The old town of Lijiang features cobblestone streets and stone bridges over canals decorated with flowers. It also has ancient buildings, parks, and museums, along with plenty of restaurants and shops.
Hi everyone, welcome to Language Lab. I'm Jack. 我们先来看 ethnic 这个形容词，它的意思是民族的或者种族的。比如 The war that took place in the mid-90s in Eastern Europe involved ethnic cleansing. 在90年代中期，东欧发生的那场战争涉及到种族灭绝。或者是 Bob and Sarah usually eat at different ethnic restaurants every week. Bob 和 Sarah 通常每个星期都会在不同的异国料理餐厅里吃饭。再举个例句 The students at the school come from many different ethnic backgrounds. 这所学校里的学生来自许多不同的民族背景。接着我们来看 along with 这个介系词片语，它的意思呢是除此之外还有的意思。譬如Along with all the cool shops on the street are some really fun cafes. 这条街上除了有很酷的商店之外，还有非常有趣的咖啡厅。Along with 也指同时或是随着。例如 Frank said he wanted some ice cream along with his chocolate cake. Frank 说他要一些冰淇淋跟他的巧克力蛋糕一道。Along with 也指一起。譬如说Josie went to the sports store along with Hugh. Josie 和 Hugh 一起去了这家运动用品店。All right, let's get back to our teachers.
Welcome to InfoCloud. Hey, Manya, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just writing a thank you note to someone.
A handwritten thank you note? That's so old school.
I know it's a more traditional way of saying thank you, but I think it's meaningful.
I agree. So if we say someone or something is old school, we mean it reminds us of traditional values or past ways of doing things.
We might describe a behavior as old school.
A teacher or boss could be old school in their methods of communicating or teaching.
That might not be very popular, though.
But sometimes old school things are very popular, especially if we're talking about fashion styles or furniture.
We might use the words retro or vintage to describe these things.
These terms are both talking about styles from the past. You could have a vintage car or a retro jacket.
Vintage usually means that it's something from a past age that is still in a good condition. It might be very valuable or hard to find.
On the other hand, something retro is designed to look like it's from the past, but it's been made more recently. It might be a copy of a vintage piece.
If you're really old school, you'd probably choose to buy a real vintage item instead of the cheaper retro one.
很多人喜欢比较传统的风格，我们可以用 old school 来形容他们。Old school 就是老派，可以用来形容人或是一些事物。例如 The teacher is old school in his method of teaching. 那位老师的教学风格有点老派。除了 old school 之外 retro 可以用来形容一些复古风的商品。不过要注意的是 retro 的东西还是现代制造的物品，只不过是复古风格而已。像是 retro jacket 就是复古风的夹克，跟 retro 相反的就是 vintage。当一样东西是 vintage， 那就代表它真的是历史悠久，但是状态还是保养的相当好。像是 vintage car 就是古董车。
Lijiang, China. Multiple ethnic groups, all of which were from that area, influenced the architecture of the Old Town. These include the Naxi, Bai, Yi, Tibetan, and Han peoples. While visiting Lijiang, learn about Naxi culture, which differs from the majority Han culture in its writing system, music, and festivals. The Naxi writing system, known only by a handful of people, uses hieroglyphs. This people group is the only one in the world that still uses hieroglyphs. Also be sure to enjoy traditional Naxi music in the Old Town. Sifang Street, located in the center of the town, hums with activity. Don't overlook the chance to try the different kinds of food that are distinctive to the area.
好的，我们再来看 architecture 这个名词，意思是建筑学。譬如 Barry had been drawing buildings since childhood, so it only seemed natural that he majored in architecture at university. Barry 从小就开始画建筑物，所以他在大学里主修建筑似乎是很自然的事。再来看一句 Medieval architecture is very different from Gothic architecture. 中世纪建筑和哥德式建筑非常的不同。Architecture 的形容词是 architectural. 譬如 Architectural styles have changed over the centuries. 建筑物的风格在几世纪之间已经改变了。最后我们再来看 overlook 这个动词，意思是忽视，没有注意。譬如 Don't overlook the opportunity to visit the castles in Germany when you go to Europe. 你去欧洲的时候，不要错过去德国造访城堡的机会。Overlook 原来的意思是眺望、俯瞰。譬如 The cliff overlooked the vast Colorado River. 从这个悬崖上可以俯瞰壮观的科罗拉多河。Overlook 也可以做名词，意思是观察位置。A scenic overlook 是指可眺望景色的场所。例如 We felt we could see for miles when we stopped at a scenic overlook by the ocean. 当我们停在海边附近的观景台上，仿佛可以看到好几英里外的风景。All right, let's get back to our teachers.
Hello.
Miss Jones, you missed today's important meeting.
Was that today?
Yes, it was on the calendar.
Oh, I didn't check the calendar carefully. I guess I overlooked it.
Oh, did you remember to order paper for the copy machine?
Oh, no, I didn't notice that we needed paper. I guess I overlooked that too.
Oh, did you at least finish the big report?
Was I supposed to work on that?
Yes, you got an email from the boss 2 weeks ago.
I did? Well, I don't take time to read every email. I guess I overlooked that one. Sorry.
Miss Jones, you're always overlooking important things. And it's a big problem.
A big problem?
Yes, a very big problem. So, what do you think we should do about it?
Well, I think we should overlook it. Don't you?
No.